They were getting along just fine.
Yeah. I wonder if someone who pays Mad Black's bills said something to him. You know what I mean?
No,
No?
I don't know what you mean.
More or less, think of it as a sponsor was like, "Hey, you should call out Nick."
Maybe.
But did you hear what Hero said about it?
Nope.
Hero's like, "Fuck yeah, I'll fight you." He goes, "Come on down."
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
I was
That
like,
was
"Shit,
if
Hero."
it wasn't in the stream, I didn't hear about it.
No, he actually posted up on Twitter. He's like, "Yeah, I'll accept your challenge. Let's do this."
Except for Nick's intern saying apparently he challenged a bowl, and now like yeah, think the message was something like along the lines of F F for respects for Rip whatever his name is. Hold on, I'll look it up. Hold on.
Hero. That's the thing. Hero has been training. I mean, like he
Let
fights.
me see what it was.
I'm so good. Anyway, we're waiting on Checker. I'm more into watching Logan Paul get his ass beat by KSI again.
Mhm.
Uh, how much longer do we need to put up with the intern? Come on.
Here it is. Yeah, my boss asked me to extend condolences for and ask for prayers for Mad Black Entertainment. I guess he was attacked by a bull after being stood up by his date or something. This is very confusing.
Or something. The intern's like, I have no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what my boss tells me to do.
Yeah.
Uh no, apparently everybody's trying to like say, "Oh, Vic shouldn't appeal everything." I'm like, no, he fucking should. Like, hell, even Chuck knows that if it goes to appeals, that shit's getting overturned.
Well, I mean, there's still no guarantee. It's a lot less likely, but there's still no guarantee.
At least the TI will be getting overturned because Chuck did not look at that at all. There's something there with Marchie too, so
I don't know how he could come to the conclusion that there was no
Cleopatra.
TI when he has text messages that Ron Toye explicitly already
I didn't see the stream though.
authenticated.
Did Ty say they are going to appeal?
No, there is no there hasn't been any statement of one way or the other.
Oh, well,
Because
I
he
disappointed
Ty has
Chuck,
to
so
talk
because that's
or
a great
Ty
idea.
has to talk to Vic first before they make a decision. Because it's Vic's decision in the
My
end. It's
Discord.
not Ty's.
What?
So
Hang on.
where the fuck is Checker Pest?
Now, what were you saying?
Said it's Vic's decision in the end, not Ty's. So Ty has to talk to Vic first.
Yeah, I didn't know if they have already decided or not. I kind of hope they do because that shit. I mean,
Yeah,
it's the
it
only.
definitely is ridiculous, Lancelot.
Cause that's gonna be the only way shit gets settled.
I mean, not
Other,
only is there evidence, there's literally text messages that Ron Toye authenticated that state that's a discussion between him and the con owner discussing issues with Vic.
yeah,
I don't know how Judge Chup could like look at that and be like, "Yeah, that's not tortious interference."
I think it got down to all these supposed threats he got, and he just didn't want to deal with it, and so he dismissed the case,
It could have been.
not realizing, oh no, I fucked myself.
Now I'm not sure how appellate court works, but do they are the judges that are in the appeal court are they known to the public?
No, I don't think so.
So nobody can threaten appellate courts.
Yeah.
So you know what they'll do instead? They'll just threaten all the judges.
Oh yeah, because that would go over real fucking well.
Every judge in Texas gets a letter in the mail. You
Uh,
better not pass this.
you better pass this.
Oh.
Any judge worth their fucking title would literally just be like, no, we're gonna do this by law. Y'all go fuck yourselves. I had to add in that y'all because, Texans.
I think y'all is more like Minnesota. No, not Minnesota. What am I saying? Alabama. Y'all is like Alabama speech.
Y'all.
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 Where the fuck is Checkerpest? Why is he playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel
I'm
Links?
right here.
Oh wow. Holy shit. Scare the fucking living shit out of me. So, I have a story for you guys.
Ooh, story time. Okay.
Alright.
So today,
You died.
no, I did not die today. Today,
Damn, I never knew a DM could die.
only in real life.
Huh.
So today, I was
Damn, I never knew a DM could be driven to suicide by stupid PCs.
I
Oh,
was
don't worry.
scheduled to work 1 p.m. to 7 p.m.
Ha! How'd that
I
go,
got off
man?
of work at 6 o'clock this morning, and I went and I watched some anime with my mother, and then I went to bed. Well, actually, first I played some Final Fantasy 7, and then I watched
Great
some
game,
anime with
great
my
game.
mom, and then I went to bed.
Wait, what did you
After
play?
Final Fantasy 7.
Oh.
After I sent that message, I went to bed. So the message I
Okay.
sent was at 12:39 p.m. for me,
Yeah.
meaning that 20 minutes later I was supposed to be at work.
Huh.
Funny
And
story.
I woke up because I chugged some melatonin to get some sleep. I
That's
woke
understandable.
up having like 30 some odd missed calls from people at work.
You're supposed to work today. The fuck I am.
Yeah. So yeah. I already
How'd
I
that
already
go?
spoke to my assistant manager and she was just like, yeah. Apparently there were still going to be some issues with Alexis going into work, so because she can only work weekends now.
Oh.
So yeah, she might be back, but she wasn't going to be working on Monday. I didn't know
Hmm.
that.
Did they ever think about getting more employees?
Oh
You
no,
know,
that's the
that's
easiest
that's a
solution.
good question. The problem isn't that they don't want more employees, it's that
They
they're
can't
not
afford them.
allowed to get more employees because it's a corporate branch
Yep.
and the corporation decides you are only allowed X number of employees.
Yeah, it is stupid like that.
Yeah, it's really
Oh, I
fucking
hate it.
stupid. So, yeah.
So what? Now you're working Mondays?
No. When I got off the phone with her, she was basically telling me that it was only gonna because I knew how to do it last week, but I
Yeah.
didn't think I had to do it at all after that because I thought it was a one-time thing,
Yeah.
and so I didn't expect to be having to work today at 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. and but apparently they have everything set back up how it was originally for next week and on.
Okay.
That being said, I'm going to actually look at the schedule from now on
I
because
know.
I was
I
so
have to.
used I was just so used to the schedule just being how it was without any changes that I was like, yeah, all is good. I don't gotta work
See,
Mondays. That was a
see,
one time thing.
that, see. I actually got lucky. I was talking to my boss. I lied to her because mainly because I need a day to kind of breathe because every time I work is I work weekends at a fucking Arby's, so it's goddamn nutso
Yeah.
every night. So
Aren't you nutso?
uh, not nutso enough to deal with the shit.
I'm
Um,
just saying here.
uh, so I was like, I asked my boss, I'm like, I told my boss like, I'm gonna be out of town Tuesday. I had somebody to replace me. She goes, don't worry about it. Go ahead and take the night off. And I'm like, okay.
But yeah, so yeah, that's my story for today.
And you're sticking to it.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm sticking to it because it's the truth. Anyways,
Not
No,
my
it's a lie.
truth.
it may not be the truth, but it is my truth. The fuck you
Hashtag
on,
believe all
bitch.
truths.
The fuck you on, bitch. But yeah, so yeah, I have been playing Final Fantasy VII recently. Um,
How far have you gotten?
huh? Well, I beat it before, obviously, but so far I am
Uh,
at the pillar just crashed,
Mm,
or
it's a
they just crashed the plate.
funny
okay.
story about that
So you,
related to Final Fantasy VII. So, back in school, I went to like a special class for IT business before I realized I don't actually enjoy IT. This
I
one
really
kid like
I really thought you were just gonna end that with I went to a special class.
no, oh no, I say special like especially like a schools like a special school that you can sign up for that will just basically like
It was
I
a
will be
magnet school.
driven there in
Yeah.
like in the middle of the day type of situation.
Now, did you ride a short bus or?
No, there's enough people for a big bus. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The way I phrase it, I understand. But like the class I took was computer. I originally went there for video game development till that got shut down.
Yeah, there's some gigantic money to be made.
No, it's
uh,
no, it's because the teacher was retiring and no one could and we they couldn't find anyone to place her. So anyway, some people in the
So she
class
just quit in the middle of the school year, like fuck you people.
no, no. It's like they couldn't find someone to replace her for next year.
Fuck these kids. I'm done.
But anyway, so some of the kids in the IT class um like to pirate games and just or emulate games.
What?
Mm,
Pirate
Yeah,
games? Is that a thing?
Yes,
yeah,
you do it all the
yes.
time.
Yaha Fidelity.
Yeah. Talk to Star
But
about
like
that.
one of them was playing Crisis Core for the PSP.
Uh,
And I was like, "Oh, you're playing the game where that tells the story of Zack before he dies." He's like, "Bitch, I didn't play." I'm like, sorry that you don't that you got spoiled for like a game that's based off a over 10-year-old game.
like a 15-year-old game.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a pretty
sorry
old
that you
game.
sorry you didn't you didn't realize the plot of that he was dead this entire time.
Yeah. There's a
What do
point
you mean
at
he's dead the entire time? Isn't Zack just Cloud but with blonde hair?
and
Other way around. Other way around. You're thinking,
No, that was a joke,
Wait,
dumbass.
wait, isn't Zach just better Cloud?
yeah, he's Cloud with a personality.
That's funny.
I mean, don't worry, Tifa's got
Hey,
enough
hey,
personality
hey,
for
hey,
the
hey!
entire
Wait!
group.
I take offense to that. I consider Cloud to actually have some personality
Okay,
in the beginning of the game. Okay,
And then after
okay,
he's
that, he's
he's
fair
he's
enough.
literally like, yo, bitch, I'm from ex soldier. I know exactly what's going on around here.
Oh
oh
And then
yeah,
god, I
that's the
know.
one thing I liked about Cloud. It's like he has snarky personality. Then after his fucking seizure problem.
yeah.
Then after his seizure. But again, like I said,
Then
Tifa
then
has
after
more than.
Sephiroth shows up, he's just like, oh my gosh, why the fuck is this happening?
I have
I,
no
I
idea what's going on.
I was afraid of that with 15 with Noctis because
That
oh
was a
god, this
short.
guy looks like a like he's gonna have
I have
a
not beaten 15.
Oh no, I was
So
talking
please,
about like.
I
that
think
you-
I'm on
Yeah.
chapter 4 or something.
Yeah, no,
Oh no,
this
you're
this
like near endgame then.
If you can
yeah,
avoid
it,
But
spoilers.
no, I'm more or less talking about like, oh god,
personality.
they're probably gonna have him have a modern Cloud personality.
He actually isn't a bad character though. I kind of
Oh
like
no,
that.
he's not. He's not. He
Well,
gets a little bit
what I've
emo,
seen so
but
far, I
then
liked
he
the
gets better.
story. What I've seen so far, I've liked the story of 15. But
like-
it's a really short.
one of
story.
the issues that I have with 15 is that
Summons.
no. Hold on. Let me talk. One of the issues I have with 15 is that I'm going through it with no leveling.
Oh, that final fight's gonna suck.
Well, hold on. I've already beaten some really difficult bosses at level 1.
No,
Like there was a level 50 some odd boss that was at the bottom of the cave in the very first area.
that last boss is a
I took
bitch and a
that one
half.
out. I took that one out.
Which one though?
Well, okay, specifically, okay, I'm not planning to go through the whole game without leveling. I just want to not level up till the 3 times XP uh rest place is available and I actually can sleep there.
I'm gonna be like part spoilers. Like the final area is just full on nighttime, so they're expecting you to be like battle ready type situation.
Oh yeah,
So you're dealing with the demons.
my
Well, yeah, but I've been fighting bitches like Iron Giants and whatnot all
no
day.
No,
my
okay, so you're
biggest
proud,
complaint
right?
my biggest complaints on 15 is one, the summons are so unreliable.
Oh yeah,
I
because
haven't gotten to summons yet, so.
okay. Basically, summons are it's a trigger, and not that you can't just say, "Okay, come in and kick their asses now."
Yeah,
Type
yeah,
situation.
it's all about the area you're in, the conditions you're fighting in, the character
Okay, yeah,
in the
that's a
low.
bit unfortunate. I've
Yeah.
liked how some previous ones. Let's see.
Also, when you get Leviathan, the only time you can actually summon Leviathan is when you're by water, and you're
Yeah, it's
not
like
around water a lot.
yeah. It-
My other complaint about it is how short the story was.
oh yeah,
It's
because they
such
relied way too much on the DLCs.
they relied on the DLCs and side questing.
Yep.
Other than that, like I like the characters. Um,
Sydney, best girl.
oh god, Sid is best girl.
Sydney is best girl.
I don't know who I like the most, or sorry, who. I don't know which version of summoning I like the most so far.
I loved 12 summoning system. Because I
Yeah,
didn't
where they
count
kind of
that
like
some.
follow you and whatnot.
Yeah, that was like the
I
one good
I
thing about
had
12 I liked.
never played 12. I
Well,
an old friend of mine gave me 12 so I could test a PS2 emulator, but my disk drive is not set up on this computer now. So I have to
It's
plug that in so I
it,
can actually get it working.
it's an
I
alright game.
I I know it's like the black sheep because I played the gameplay already. It does
like
feel wonky.
well, like half the characters don't have personalities.
Oof.
They like okay, so you have Vaughn, right? The
yeah,
main character.
I played it for a little bit, and that
Oh,
was like a year ago. So
okay, so you have him. He's the main character, air quotes, but originally he was not meant to be the main character. The
wasn't it his brother or Bosch?
no, it was Balthier, the Sky Pirate.
Oh no shit,
Why do you think he has the most lines in the game?
that's
And
funny.
he's kind of leading the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh, people won't like him. We'll switch to this kid." I'm like,
Well,
"No,
okay, well,
no,
no.
give me Balthier back."
The issue is that they gear these games towards kids, so they have a tendency to make the kids teenagers, or the main character a teenager.
yeah.
Yeah, but I'm like, "No,
Balthier is not a
no,
teenager.
exactly." I'm like, "Give me the Sky Pirate with the sexy bunny girl back. Bring him back."
Is it the Veer? Aren't they called the Veer in that game?
Yeah, Vera.
Mm,
I'm like,
Veer.
"No,
Yeah.
no, I want her back. I want her back."
Yeah, so the summoning systems can be summarized as this. In Final Fantasy VII, you equipped materia, and anybody could use a summon so long as they had the materia equipped. When
Yep.
you sit
Yeah.
there and you get enough AP, you get a mastered version of the materia. A new one is born, so you can have multiple characters summoning the exact same summon. Now,
Yeah, I like that
Final
better than just
Fantasy,
having one character having the summon ability.
You know, I didn't.
Hold on, Final Fantasy VIII had it to where you could have anybody summon any summon, but only that character could summon the summons he's equipped with.
Yeah.
So
eh,
and then in Final Fantasy IX, only two characters could summon, and the summons were split between those two characters. Final Fantasy X, one
Yuma.
character can summon, and
Yeah.
she could summon any of them. Final Fantasy, I don't know about 11 because that was an online
Yeah,
game I never played.
That was MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the summoner class.
13, everyone had their own specific summoning.
Well, 12, it was that anybody
Anybody.
could get a summon, but once you unlock that summon for that person, only they could summon the
Yeah.
Esper.
Yeah, same way with 13, but since 13 was
Well,
like
13,
a linked one,
13, everybody has a specific summon that they're linked to.
Yeah.
As opposed to
I
in
hated the
12,
fucking
you could
fights.
have one playthrough. You could have Vaughn unlock the Ifrit or whatever his name is, Beliath. Yeah, you could have Vaughn unlock Beliath in the first run through, or you could
Why would
have
you even?
somebody
Why
else
would you even?
unlock
Why would you
Beliath.
even have Vaughn in your party?
Is he like a shitty character, like game, like stat wise,
Well,
or
no,
what?
actually, I think
He's
funny enough,
actually a good character stat wise.
everybody can unlock everything in Final Fantasy
Yeah.
12.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and then I'll be ready to start.
Oh no, when I get a job,
And
I
then
probably
Final
will like
Fantasy
save up
15,
for
I
the
have no idea
remake
about
one of
15.
it.
Andrew, that's really loud, man.
Oh, and Final Fantasy 10-2, there are no summons. And Final Fantasy 13-2, they kind of have summons, but it's instead of summons, you have creatures you tame. And in Final Fantasy, or in Lightning Returns, Final Fantasy 13, I don't think you have summons. I can't remember.
What game?
Lightning Returns.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure no one played it because
I
I think
played it.
everyone just, I think everyone was just fucking done with 13 at that point.
Well, actually, 13 had a fantastic story. 13-2 continues off from 13 in terms of the
Oh
story.
yeah, it's because everyone like 13. Okay, okay. Here's the thing. 13 was like just an okay game. 13-2 was great because of how it's done. No, I have yet to see anyone like like Lightning Returns. It
Well,
basically just what does.
here's the main issue. Here's the main issue. In 13, you have this group of 6 people that are kind of like their paths are crossing and whatnot, and it's like a very awesome story being told about these 6 people whose initial goals are completely separate, but then they eventually turn into the same goal by the end of the story, where they're all working together. And
Yeah.
I think it's a fantastic story. The problem is, or sorry, and then 13-2 is a completely it's a follow up story
Yeah.
that occurs afterwards. Um, that is basically I don't want to spoil anything for anybody that's hasn't finished 13, but essentially it's another
Does
character.
anyone care about 13 like Lightning Returns?
No, I'm talking about not spoiling 13.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'll get to 13 in a second, or Lightning Returns in a
Oh my
second.
god, Sans is
Um,
the only person.
So 13-2 basically followed another character that was not one of the original 6, and their quest to basically solve
Yeah,
the
it
issues
was
that
Lightning
occurred.
Sister.
Okay, I was trying not to spoil anything, asshole.
I'm sorry if that's not a spoiler.
It
If
is a
the main-
spoiler. And it's a spoiler for 13.
Eh,
Because
the game's
in the
out
very
long enough. People
beginning,
know by
Yeah,
now it's their own
in the
fault.
very beginning of 13, she's turned into crystal.
So most of the time, in the end of fucking Final Fantasy games, everyone you save the fucking world. And even then,
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure
at
no
that
one
point,
cares about the spoil of a Final Fantasy game.
except for apparently your friend who doesn't know that Zack died.
He was not my fucking friend. That guy was a fucking douche. I never considered that dude a friend. I never liked him.
Well, it doesn't matter if he was a friend or not. He cared about Final Fantasy spoilers.
Do I give a fuck about if he gets spoiled?
I don't know. You tell
Did
me.
you open your window?
Oh, Sobek's getting yelled at.
I thought that was like a videotape. But now, like,
but
13
let me
story.
finish what I was saying. 13.2 follows a story of a character who's trying to fix the issues that happened in the past. But as they
Yeah.
try to fix the issues, they start to learn about what happened to the original sister. Why is he muted? Why did you mute yourself?
Yeah, I lost complete interest of this conversation.
Oh.
Because you're literally just get info dumping shit that I already knew, so I already lost interest.
This is for anybody that hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
And so
I'm
basically finding
discussing
about
myself.
what the missing sister and what happened, and then after you figure out everything that happens with the missing sister, and suddenly everything comes to a fucking head to the point where um shit is going down, and then somebody makes a decision about what to do, and the cliffhanger at the end of 13.2 was just fucking killer. So I immediately went into Lightning Returns to find myself really fucking disappointed.
I'm ready when you guys are.
Well, whenever Checker Pass decides to unmute himself, he got disinterested in the conversation, so he muted himself, which I don't make sense.
Also, so apparently, fucking Shane went on Twitter talking about, I'm the chairman of this con. It's not a VidCon, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. I had a comment. I was like, yes, Shane, we know you're the chairman.
The man who sits in the chair doing nothing.
Like, stop molesting those chairs and let them rule to freedom.
It's funny. I'm gonna go get.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna go get my food because it was in the microwave.
How dare you?
I had to microwave it.
How dare you?
I had to microwave it. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Prove it.
You'll see.
I gotta shut the door. Hang on. Sorry, I can hear Huts like even with my headphones on.
You could hear what?
What Andrew's watching?
Oh, so I think last week I had just watched the episode 19 of Demon Slayer.
Any good?
Oh yeah, no, Demon Slayer was great. I finished the anime for Demon Slayer altogether, and then after finishing the anime, I went on to go read the manga, and now I'm caught up on the manga. And oh shit! Okay, so first I have to I have to describe about the difference between the manga and the anime because I started from the very beginning of the manga. I just kind of describe the difference between the anime and the manga. The manga was like several steps below the anime in terms of quality, but that's probably because of Ufotable. Okay. And so every single time when I was reading the manga, I was thinking about the scenes that happened in the anime, and I'm thinking to myself, it's like, dude, the anime just did so much better. Like that one scene where he does the flowing tide or something, and he basically it's against the ball demon, right?
Yeah.
And he attacks a bunch of the balls in multiple instances, and how that kind of flowed on screen. In the manga, it literally just depicts the final screen of when he's finished with the move, and you just see the flow of the path that he took and the different hits that he did, instead of how it kind of like flows things.
Yeah.
So the Ufotable did phenomenal in adapting that and improving upon it. Fucking
Hmm.
phenomenal. But then after I got past where the anime ended and those comparisons stopped, I fell in love with the story the manga was telling. So I'm
Well,
just fucking excited as shit for when they animate more of it. So fucking hyped, dude.
that's good as long as you're like enjoying it.
I have a feeling that where the manga is now is also the final battle because everything's coming to a head.
Uh,
And it's like really exciting. So yeah.
huh.
Anyways, I got my food now.
Oh, you
Do
got your food now?
do we have
Yep.
an is Andrew alive?
Huh?
Can we start now?
Yeah, yeah.
It's been like 47 minutes. I smoked a blunt. I ate edible.
No,
You're not sharing? What the fuck's wrong with you?
it's been 30 minutes. Thank you. 32 minutes since I had made the stream live. So, anyways,
Yeah.
last time you guys were getting prepared to rob a merchant who had apparently swindled you, and you're going to bury him and his um, cart,
Cart
I think,
Yeah.
after stealing from him.
after Xandar is done stealing shit out
Yep.
of the cart. Yeah, because the only two guards you're gonna be all night is me and Xander's.
I thought you and Zarkus,
Oh yeah, me and Zarkis. I forgot. Look,
wherever he's at.
I don't play this game enough to remember all the names yet.
Zan said something earlier when we're talking about Final Fantasy 13.
Like he got is really quiet.
Yeah, he hasn't said much. Not sure if he's muted, he's muted, or if he's just not talking.
I'm here, but yeah, I'm not talking.
Okay, I didn't know if your mic was being dumb.
Nope, not as far as I know.
All right. Yep. We're getting ready to make things right.
Ow.
Make things right. I don't think that's the exact thing that we're doing. We're kind of just robbing the shit out of this merchant.
Don't swindle people.
Make me.
I mean, technically, we don't know if he actually did swindle us. We're just doing this basically because we don't like him.
Hey, you know what? All I'm doing is making holes. So
I'm a tiefling. I do whatever to make just to be a dick.
you have a odd perspective of a tiefling.
Okay, fine. My character's just a dick.
There you go.
I mean, aren't tieflings supposed to be just chaotic assholes in general?
No.
No. You can be a
No.
tiefling paladin. They're actually really good at that.
I thought like the strip's supposed to be chaotic.
No. You could be whatever you want as a tiefling.
Yeah, you tiefling racist.
I feel like I'm getting some fucking
Back in
wrongness
in
here.
3.5, if
They used to be.
to be in
So
3.5,
they used
in
to,
order
so
to
I am correct.
no, I
Or I'm
wasn't
just
talking
seeing
about
it in a
tieflings.
different.
I wasn't
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
tieflings. In 3.5,
Th-
warlocks
then-
were locked to
Then why are
the
you
evil
telling
or
me
chaos
this?
alignment.
Same with barbarians. Barbarians were chaotic.
Barbarians were locked to
Okay, that
chaotic.
that makes a lot of
3.5.
more sense than anything.
But then, like paladins were also locked
Lawful.
to lawful evil or lawful good. You couldn't be lawful
Lawful.
evil. You had to be lawful good.
Well, you could be lawful evil, but then you became a death guard.
Blackguard. But yeah.
Blackguard,
It's
Yeah,
because
but
they didn't
that's
have
that's a
anything.
prestige class though, that you have to unlock through
Whatever then.
through specific achievements or whatever. But yeah, the in Final Fantasy in
yeah.
D&D 5, they don't lock
Let's see.
anything through alignment.
Nope, because in 5th edition.
So I
Which is
was
stupid.
correct, but it was for a different edition. Got it.
I'm not 100% about any races being locked to alignment.
Azamars were good.
In 3.5?
Yep,
I mean, to be quite honest, I don't even remember Asmars being a thing in 3.5.
they were like a expansion book.
I had quite a few expansion books. I don't remember that. I didn't have all the expansion books, but I had quite a few.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways, so that is what you guys were going to be doing, and I do believe that you were going to be doing it on the night we stopped.
Yep. Dig, dig, dig,
You guys
dig,
want
dig.
to recap the plan so that never, in case any of you guys forgot it, you remember it?
I'm digging a hole.
So the plan is that we get night shift, me and Zarkus, and then Zarkus and Desmond bury the cart and him somewhere else, or mainly him. And then we just steal something from the cart for
Something,
the other
or do
team,
you have
which
something
is
specific that you're looking for?
Look for the
I
nicest
don't know.
thing
I don't
and grab
remember.
it.
Yeah, the nice, like one of the nicest things.
Remember, he sells wine and what was the other thing he sells? Cheese?
Oh, I thought he only sold wine.
Not
Cheese.
cheese. No, it's not cheese. Because when he sold
What can
something
it
more
be?
than wine.
I mean, hey, if he
Oh,
sells
grain,
diamonds,
grain.
shit.
Oh, you know what? If we wanted to really be dicks, we bury him and just take the whole fucking cart.
I like it.
That's a buff game, though.
I would disagree because he does have other guards with him.
We have a Minotaur, though.
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
have a
but we don't have a
Minotaur,
mole
though.
man.
I don't want to I don't want to like give like push you guys into anything, but those guards are getting paid. Just gonna leave that out there.
How much was
Have
he paying? How much was he paying
have
them a night?
me or Zarkus actually met these guards before? Like,
Um, yeah. You guys have worked with them. Now, as for Desmond, I don't recall if I know you didn't speak with the guy who gave you guys the information, but I don't
No.
recall if Zalandar or Bart or Sabik gave you the information either about how much the other guards were getting paid.
No.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think we did. Like it was like 100 per day,
Yeah,
Ah.
100 gold a day.
and that was for some weak ass guards.
That's for some weak ass guys.
Puppies.
Checker pass, that's fucked up.
What did he do?
The picture.
What hasn't he done?
Oh, oh, I already saw.
So I found out what vore is last night. Oh, I'm so
Vore.
sorry. What's vor? No, it's vore.
No, it's just Voy.
No, it's vore.
It's Voy.
It's vore.
It's Voy.
Prove it.
Everyone calls it fucking Voy.
Stop being so curved.
Everyone literally just calls it Voy.
Everybody's wrong.
No, it's called people are normal.
No, they're not.
Okay, people are not into Voy. Look, say in some artistic way.
Said
Not gonna-
autistic way or artistic way?
Wow, yeah,
Autistic.
autistic. Come on, man, you're better than that.
I'm sorry that my speech impediment makes me say it in some weird ways. I mean, I say God as a god sometimes.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh my
the
god.
gods are coming after me.
Thank God Triban doesn't have a huge following, or he'd be getting kicked off for insulting people and being an ableist.
I'm not PC, okay? Sorry.
I mean, that means you're a Mac, which people hate that more so.
Ermagert.
How dare you use a Mac?
I use a Mac Daddy of a machine.
Okay, so Zelda's gonna
Anyways,
try
back to the
grab
game.
your
Back to
his
the game.
fucking head.
Back to the game.
Yes,
So yeah,
please.
they're making like 100 gold a day,
Hmm.
and you guys have indeed met them on some of your shifts.
So basically, our boss, the guy who's paying us, is Mr. Krabs. Got it.
So- So, do we actually know how much the other cards are making, or like
Hey,
do
just hit 100.
cards
Well-
that we've met?
It's he said that the guards have a tendency to make 100 gold a day on this type of trip. So you haven't talked to them specifically about how much they're making, but that's the that's the roundabout number you can guess.
Okay. Now, do they feel like the type of people to turn around and rob someone,
Feel like heists?
or are they actually good people?
The secret ingredient is theft.
Is theft. I
I
like
have
that.
I have a question for you, sir. Do you like yourself a little sprinkle of heists?
I just picture the bard leaning against the card, just looking at the cards. Hey guys, do you like heists? And doing like the finger guns.
Pew pew.
Okay, who let Zelendar go? Who let him walk off by himself? Ugh.
Mm.
That really answered my question there, Tribe.
What was your question?
I asked you, do these guards feel like the kind of people to turn around and rob someone, or are they actually good people?
Make a insight check on that.
Okay. This is what. Uh, she,
You like heists?
whatever that is.
They don't seem like they would be completely opposed to it.
Oh god.
They don't cut out for.
Huh? Oh, they don't seem like they would be completely opposed to it.
Hmm. So alright. So I mean, maybe we could deal them in with some of the stuff.
I mean, it's either that or you got to bury two more bodies.
Whoa, whoa! What is? Who said anything about bodies?
He did.
like, like you say that, like, this was like, what's this about parties now?
Oh, we're not killing anyone. I doubt we're gonna kill them. Just you're probably gonna have to bury them too.
Well, what if we get them there? We realistically, we only need to really grab like 2 things of expensive wine, and let them have whatever they can carry. And I mean, he just kind of just shrugs. Goes, it'd also be less of a problem for us. I mean, if they take what they can carry, it's more of a problem for them down the road.
I mean, hey, it's up to you. You're the mastermind villain.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Opportunist.
No, no, villain.
Ah, if I had pros, I would be clutching them right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
Well, how, how, hmm, I will say Desmond will look at Solvik and Zalandan just go, well, or, Zarkus go, well, you two do have the most rapport with these, people. Well, with the other gods. See what you can do, see if you can work out if they're willing to help us or not.
You want me and Zarkus, right? To
Yeah,
go try.
you two were the guards.
Have you seen us? Do we look like people who convince others to join us?
Very well, oh,
I mean, by force.
Yeah, by force is another thing, man. We could do that all day, but nicely, probably not.
alright, I'll go talk to them. As he kind of like adjusts his coat, and he will head over to the other guards.
Just picturing Zerka trying to negotiate. Hey, you, help me rob this guy or I'll beat your skull in. Oh, okay.
Whoa, bro! And then this you think it's a human, but he stands up. Turns out it's a Goliath. It's like
That went
fuck's
from
sake.
10 to 100 really fast.
So the class, I'll still do it.
But yeah, Desmond will go over and try to convince the guards to come in with a score.
The guards are kind of like standing side by side in front of the cart. Oh, sorry,
Looking.
at the back of the cart, I should say, in front of the entrance to the cart.
Okay. What are their races?
I'll be there for moral support.
One is an elf, the other is a dwarf.
Yeah, same.
Okay, one is an elf and one is a dwarf.
Correct.
Uh,
Wearing some heavy armor.
Fucking midgets.
They're both in heavy armor.
Yep.
see, you say heavy arm, you say midgets, and all I think about is Joker.
Miss Heralds.
They're in heavy armor, and the other two guards who probably work the more dangerous shift are kind of medium armor, and one's naked.
Yeah.
You got the speedo torpedo going on.
To
Nope,
be fair,
not natural.
that is your guys' choice.
But
Technically, it's a profession.
They're getting paid like 100 gold a day. They're gonna make sure that their fucking skin is tight as fuck.
you're tight as fuck, boy. You will Desmond will look at them and just go, evening lads. How are all of you?
Nothing to see here.
He's gonna kind of look him over real quick. Go. Tell me, how much you two get paid? You look pretty able-bodied.
What's it to you?
Well, I have a bit of an offer, possibly after this caravan is finished. If you are looking for further employment, or better employment now, really.
How much you offering?
She goes, as much as you can carry, friends.
Carry.
Well,
They
yeah.
kind of like look at each other. It's like, what are you talking about?
He looks and goes, well, you see, me and my friends here are looking at running our own business and looking for some able-bodied adventurers and maybe taking us ourselves 10% of whatever you guys get and whatever you guys can carry. So if that 10% just happens to be maybe 3, 4, 5 swords that we can sell, rest of the stuff is yours. We just need to, well, see what you're capable of doing.
Kind of look at each other.
Are we finally gonna get combat?
And he's like, and then in Elvish, Elfish. He's gonna speak. Go. He's gonna look and go.
Do
In Elvish, he's gonna ask. Goes. Do you both speak Elvish?
Only one response. Only the elf responds.
Only the dwarf responds. he looks.
Yeah,
he
I
looks
speak Elvish.
well, he goes. Well, I was glad I didn't know about your compatriot here. I mean, to be 100% honest, if you, it is a limited time offer, friend, and you like looking him up now and goes, judging by your appearance, it would definitely suit you, and it would be a little bit better than just protecting just random people. You'd be looking out for yourself.
What exactly are you offering?
Adventure, glory,
You can keep
and
it.
name. Well, really, you
I don't-
just simply.
I don't
look
want
for
adventure. I
gold.
want glory. I want gold.
He's gonna pull out 10 platinum.
That doesn't look like
My
gold to me.
man.
He looks and goes, "No, it's worth far more than gold, friend."
I like myself some gold, sir.
He's gonna look over at the dwarf, and he just goes.
Did you get for consolidating your money into one?
He looks and goes, friend, you know the value of platinum, do you not?
Nope. Don't care.
You're speaking to the dwarf about fucking currency.
Yeah, about metal.
Yeah, he wants fucking gold too. It's a fucking dwarf. It's a dwarf.
He face palms for a second. And he's just like,
I speak to the dwarf in Dwarven and say, I'm sorry about my friend.
Wait, you're there?
What? I thought we were all there.
no, it was
Oh,
me.
never
It was
mind.
me and Zarkus.
Oh, okay, never mind then. If I was, I'd be like, yeah, sorry about my friend.
He just looks and goes, what if I could tell you?
Yeah. For the record, they have low intelligence scores.
Yeah,
I
I
think.
just see that. He's gonna look and go, what if I could guarantee you right now you'd be able to make get something that can make you a lot of gold.
Right now?
Yeah.
How
Hold
much?
on, look.
And what's that?
How much?
Nothing.
He looks and
Nothing for me.
goes, well,
We have another 1,200 gold coming to us in the next 12 days. You need to offer something better.
hey DM, how much was that? Like the best wine he's got worth?
1,500.
Yeah,
Was it
1,500.
Yeah. He looks and goes, how would 1,500 gold sound?
Not enough.
Well, that would be at least.
But
Could get more.
let me put it to you this way. Not only do we get the gold that we have currently going on, but also if we were to abandon our current post, we would be losing respect as mercenaries that would cost additional money. You need to offer much better deal than what we currently have.
Yeah, he looks at him and goes, employment from us.
And that means what to me?
This goes, well, he kind of goes, Zarkus, who was that lady on the ship you met?
Which one?
the biggest, scary one. She seemed like your friend.
Oh,
That there's
Dahlia?
I don't know. You met her.
I assume that's what you were talking about.
Yeah, I think it was the orc.
Yes.
Grinbalia, yeah.
Yes, that's why I said it. That's why I said it that way.
Ah,
Yes. A very badass, badass orc, but
true.
a slut for beefcakes. That's what I have written down.
True. And he kind of looks at Zarkus and goes, I think she might be a. We may be able to consider her an ally to the Hall of Heroes, to the House of Heroes.
Aye.
And what does this mean in terms of how much I actually get to make?
Well, you could work through us. We could hook you up through her, and we've got a few connections to people. You wouldn't go hungry at all. In fact, you actually might end up living in a lap of luxury.
2,000.
Ooh.
I thought
2,000.
these people weren't very smart.
Right?
They don't need to be smart. They can be wise.
Well,
I am
hold on.
so
Okay,
glad
okay.
that
yeah,
me and
To be,
Zarkus
to be
didn't
clear
go
here,
alone.
just because they don't know something doesn't mean they don't know how to deal in business.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just so glad me and Zarkus aren't there because we probably would have got done with
I'm
this
there.
in the
Yeah,
first
Zarkus is
No,
there.
combat.
it's me. Who's not there?
Yeah.
I went for
No.
moral support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zarkus is only there for moral support. He's not doing the
Can
negotiating.
can
Not
I
yet.
roll? Can I roll
It
a
would go
persuasion?
totally different.
It
I'm
would. I already
gonna,
have it planned.
because I want to do persuasion, and I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to be a business kind of guy here, a little bit more. He's gonna look and go. You said 2,000, right? And we have
Wait, hold
gold?
on. You're trying to be more business-like? Is that
Well,
what the persuasion roll is for?
Well,
well,
he's
no.
doing a very bad job at it, is what he's
Ouch.
saying.
No, these people are just fucking stubborn. Uh, but
No, they're mercenaries who know what they're worth.
he's gonna look and go. 2,000, you say?
Yep. Plus the connection.
Plus the connection.
Yep.
He's gonna look. And he goes, and I need to. He goes, well, first off, what's it, pardon my rudeness. Your name, so I can further it forward to our connections, or at least any aliases you go by.
Jadith.
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 Is it time to duel?
Wait,
Get
what?
your
It's
lame
time.
on.
What? I don't actually get that.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! XD reference.
Yeah.
I never
And
saw
like one of the
XC. Is there a character's
characters'
name?
named
Jaden.
No
Jaden
shit.
Yugi, yeah.
I did not know that.
His head looks like a Krudo.
I did
Get
not
your-
fucking know that.
Good job, Jaden. Way to get your lame on.
I think I
It's
said
get your game
Jadith.
on. That's
I
what
know
I
what it is.
Didn't I say Jadith?
It
Yeah,
was close
you-
enough.
Jaden, but it was
Okay.
close enough.
That's funny.
He also has a demon, an Asian guy in his head. I am very Asian, you guys. Yeah, that's Jaden.
He's gonna look and go. All right. Well, let's see if you can complete a job quick and quiet, shall we?
Quick and quiet, you say?
Indeed. He goes. Consider it a test to see what you can do. He
What am I
goes,
getting paid for this?
whatever you can sell, grab and sell as quick as possible, and you get to keep it all.
I don't trust this. This sounds fishy.
Oh, it's very fishy.
There's no Tritons here. The fuck you talking about? Can I roll persuasion?
You don't know that? Have you checked every single caravan?
Yeah, you could roll persuasion.
Hey,
Hey yo.
18.
That ain't bad.
I guess I'll
Oh,
trust
that-
you this
that is
time.
bad. That's like a 6 on the die?
Yeah, I got an 11.
It's a 7 on the die.
It's
Yeah.
a 7 on the die.
He looks and goes, you see, got word that there's some stuff in this cart that's rather valuable, and our connections may want to see what you can do, because it is a high-risk job. Take what you can grab, run.
From who?
He points to the cart.
What?
He goes, that or just make a
Cart
lot of...
full of cabbages.
He points to the wine cart. He goes, that should make a lot of noise and get the guy's attention. That's a simple enough job.
What's up, Dabizu? Fine. Fine. When?
He kind of like raises a brow at Zarkus. Well, he goes, he goes, as soon as I can't remember the guy's name off the top of my head. Let me check my notes. What's his face? I didn't even take his
I
name down.
I think I put it down on the
Yeah,
Discord
What's his
too.
face?
The
Lagar
don't think
Lemire.
yeah, Lemire. He goes, well, either when Lemire goes up missing, he goes, and trust me, friends, this
Why
goes.
do I have Dick Hard fucked up on my sheet?
Travis Dickard was the guy who spoke to you at the campfire.
Yeah,
Oh
We
yeah.
drive around the campfire and sing a campfire song.
Now I remember. who that
Yeah,
is.
he'll look and go. When he goes up missing, then it will all. He goes, you'll know. And if this goes out without a hitch, plenty more jobs in your future, lads.
When he goes missing.
Well, more or less, be sleeping in a hole. Like, he'll be alive, but he'll be sleeping in a hole. He's like,
Are
he
you,
will be
by the way,
alive.
are you still speaking in Elvish?
Yes.
So it's only to one of the guards.
Yes.
So what
He also
about this, slump over here?
I gotta ask, how did that sound? Was it like he doesn't like working with him type of slump, or he might be a friend type of slump? Like when you joke with friends.
Insight check.
Hey! 25!
They're not friends.
Oh.
Just co-workers.
He looks and goes, well?
They are sex friends. Okay.
Oh,
They're-
wow, wow.
He looks and goes, well? You seem to be one with a more level head than your compatriots here. I'll let you make that call.
He might be a freaking brute, but he does have an eye for catching mischief.
Do you think he can be trusted with a job? I mean, you don't
Maybe.
want him to go. He kind of looks. He looks at the elf. Goes, I mean, we wouldn't want him to go to the to any other gods about what's going on, now would we? Tell you what.
I have to plan on walking tomorrow.
Oh God! Do you speak Elvish?
No.
Oh thank God!
I wish. Oh, but I do speak Undercommon. That's
he,
important.
he looks and goes. Tell you what, I will leave that call to you.
Nope. No. Nope. 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 You make the call.
Hmm. Well,
Looks
if
like
you.
you got another body, Mary.
Oh God damn it!
Not gonna. I'm not. I am not going to let you guys, as players, thrust the decision making onto me, the DM.
That's
I mean, I'd
fine
help
with
make a
me.
decision, but they're speaking Elvish. I can't help this.
I'm out of the scene technically. I'm just
I know.
saying.
I'm saying because it's not. This is not the first time that somebody's tried to make me make a decision for them.
He's gonna look. He goes. He's gonna think for a second. Goes. Hmm. Well. Hmm. If we bring him in, that's gonna be another cost. So, I'd rather have somebody who's. Well, I can be guaranteed will get the job done.
He'll also be more expensive.
Very true.
Oh, look at that.
He goes. Personally, I mean, if you can incapacitate, not kill, but incapacitate, it would be better.
No.
What's
I.
this guy know?
Huh?
Is this like the only word this guy knows? Damn.
No. He's like. I'm not going to attack one of my fellow mercenaries.
Ah, missionary code. Hmm.
Yeah, it's a fucked up code. Trust me, you could rat, fuck him up, beat him to death, but knock him out? No, that's against the rules.
I can kill you, but I can't knock you out.
To be clear, the issue is not that knocking out or killing. It's that they are currently working the same job
Oh yeah, that
together.
too. That too. We're kind of
I
not
mean,
following the mercenary code here, right?
if I'm technically hiring for this job, they're no longer working a job
Well,
together.
technically, you guys are following the mercenary code. You're not attacking them. You're trying to get them in on the heist.
He
Dying.
just kind of sighs and just goes, "Well, I trios. I guess that will be all, gentlemen. Shame. Definitely could have used capable people such as yourselves.
Well,
I kind of
if
want to use
what?
deception.
Well,
I don't know how I would use it technically. Hmm. Wait,
to be clear here, I'm the one that calls out when you make a skill check and what skill to use. You just tell
I
me
know.
what you're doing.
I know. He's gonna. Desmond's gonna walk over to Sobek. Go. Well, I tried the more
Sobek
diplomatic.
ain't there.
I'm walking over to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's gonna walk over to you and go. Well, I tried the more diplomatic approach, but no. Apparently, they're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
Okay, so you got two more bodies to bury. Me
Bury,
and Zarkis will pro bury. Okay,
bury.
bury, whatever.
Bury.
Bury,
You got
bury.
Furry?
bury.
Well, now we got those two more, so me and Zarkis will go over there and knock them out. Hopefully, they're not expecting it.
Wait, are you guys doing it in broad daylight?
I don't know
No.
what's going on. He was speaking some sort of moon speak.
Well, there were moon
No, we
elves at
would be
one
doing
point.
it at
So
night.
there are
This
moon
whole
elves,
thing
so
would
it
be
could be.
going at night.
I was gonna say there are moon elves, so I could be speaking moon speak.
Huh.
Like, uh, Desmond is just like he's got the fingers on his temples and he's just. Ugh.
How fast can you bury things again?
I can take a grave in like I think a minute.
So when
Uh,
everyone goes to sleep,
Let me see. There we go. 5 foot cube.
in an action, right?
It is instantaneous or 1 hour. So, but yeah,
So
casting time is an action, but it is instantaneous.
so in 6 seconds, you could dig a 5 foot hole.
Yep.
That's deep enough for a body.
It's a deep enough for a body, but if you could do that for,
I mean, 6 foot's recommended, but close
I
enough.
don't know, how tall is the carriage? Like 12 feet, right? Probably
Who,
No,
me?
10 feet.
about 10 feet. So 3
Hang on,
turns.
I gotta read this item real quick.
Well, okay, the carriage is 10 feet tall and 15 feet long and 10 feet wide.
That's what she said.
Well, what I'm thinking is that we just go over there, push both the carts inside the cart, lock, put the gentleman inside the cart, and then just bury the whole damn thing.
I thought you guys were taking the cart.
No, we're gonna take shit out of it.
Oh. Do what you want.
Hang on.
Unless someone else has a better plan.
Okay, can this be above table talk? Because I have kind of an idea, and I want to get the party's input on this.
I mean, there's always the option of
Yeah.
not doing any of this.
Yeah, that is always an option.
Yeah, that is. How many more days are left?
Just under
12.
2 weeks.
12.
So like 12 days. I mean, we could find another job.
True. Although above game, I have this wonderful ring of X-ray vision. I can see up to 3 feet of wood or dirt. I can penetrate that much. I could kind of make a pitfall trap, so while they're running, while we're all moving up in the caravan, they fall and don't make it. So he loses out on a lot of money. Just saying, I could technically make it thin enough.
If you could do that as we're moving during the day tomorrow, I think that's good enough revenge.
Tribane, I will ask you because it is a cantrip to do it. Would I be able to do that since I'd be like kind of sitting in the carriage and just kind of moving stuff?
Sure.
He looks and goes, or we all sleep. I do it in front of the carriage, and like now, and like a little bit like ahead a little bit, so when they start coming up, they fall in and they can't make it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So in the middle of the night, I am going to kind of have my bed roll up, and I'm just gonna like, get comfy and just slowly mold the earth in front of the carriage. More or less, and I am using my ring, so it's not the top layer. Like the top layer is still there, but it is like the bottom layer. It's a false, essentially a false top.
Okay.
Basically, you're making a pitfall trap.
Yep.
What are you gonna do with the dirt that you excavate?
Eat it.
It's gonna look a little suspicious if it's sitting right next to the cart.
Mage hand and just throw it off to the side. No. Well, that's why I was molding the earth underneath, not on the top.
But you still gotta move. So.
It's still gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
that is good. That is true. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw in the bag of devouring.
Fair enough, I
Fair
guess.
enough.
yeah, you got that back.
That works.
And then I will also cast prestidigitation to make it look like smooth, make it look natural.
Natural, you say?
No, natural S. Like thought it's just flat. Like it wasn't disturbed. It didn't get down with the sickness.
Wow,
Down with the sickness. What? Get down with the sickness.
All we do is cover other
You fucking
band
get up.
songs.
Come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get up. Come on, get down with the sickness. Madness how comes in
Oh,
the goodness inside of me.
Lancelot, you evil person, and I love that idea. But
You
I'm
just
not
read
trying
that?
to kill. Yeah, I am not trying to kill that man.
I mean, we could.
The could isn't the issue.
It's that we should. Got it.
Wow. But yeah,
From 2 to
and,
5 instantly.
yeah, and then like after that's done, I'm gonna lay down and sleep.
Do
Best part,
do 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 do.
best part is, guys, that didn't cost me a single spell slot doing all that.
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
if that,
just
why
got
that
it.
would be the best. Well, firstly, I don't know why that would be the best part, since going to sleep you would technically get all your spell slots back anyway.
I don't
And
know how it was
secondly,
doing that.
do you guys recognize the tune I just
Yeah,
did? What was it?
I do not.
I recognize it, but I don't know what I recognize it from.
It's the Final Fantasy sleep music. When Final
Ah,
Fantasy 7, when you go into a like
yeah, that's
an inn or something and
right.
you go to
God,
sleep.
I feel so ashamed. I should have known that.
You should, but for many, many other things.
Do 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 do. Andrew's favorite song.
Yep.
Have you ever seen the Chocobos? What if the Chocobos song had lyrics?
No.
I'll send it to you. You can watch it afterwards. But yeah, I'm assuming, guys, that's the plan. We don't even need to rob this guy. We just made this guy's life
Yep,
hell.
that was the plan. You executed it
I mean, I don't even remember why you were trying to do this in the first place.
because he was underpaying us.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the only issue, if you remember. You guys were getting swindled on
Oh.
pay, but also the wine he sold you guys was average
Yeah.
wine, not good wine. And
Yeah,
you,
that's not even good wine. That's like shitty ass wine. Your taste buds are off.
Ass wine.
Oh God.
That's ass.
and if I remember correctly, you got it for like 14 platinum.
Take some grapes and.
Just squeeze them in
Two
your ass. And
two
then
bo-
let
two
it
bottles of it at that.
I bought one. There you go. Try.
I really want to listen to it now.
You just got pwned at TW. Yes, you're dead. You're dead because we killed you. We took you by surprise.
What the fuck?
We just saw you roam in the forest and said, let's kill those guys. Hey, good idea. You're a squirrel who somehow has money and sometimes swords and
Actually,
shields.
while playing the Final Fantasy 7, actually, I'm really like enjoying the soundtrack as I always do whenever I play.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
I think
fucking
you're gonna play that again.
boss music.
I have it on my Switch.
Fucking
I've never made it very far in the game. I really should.
Yeah. Vance here need to get over the graphics.
It's not the graphics that are the issue. It's just the motivation to play it.
I hope that they bring the same score back, but just remixed.
Hey, you know what? They just need to bring Tifa's titties back. That's all.
Mm.
They have.
I have
They
well,
just in sports bra.
I actually I don't think that the remade Tifa is actually all that bad, to be honest.
Nah,
No,
all they literally what they did was add a sports bra. They even
Yeah.
said it.
yeah. But so dude, how does the night go?
The night goes flawlessly.
Flawless.
That you can tell. Actually, give me a perception check.
Do it. It's a trap.
Let me see if
By the
see if
way,
you
all your
notice
friends
anything.
have been murdered in their sleep.
17.
Bag folding.
Yeah,
I had
yeah,
just-
you don't notice anything out of the ordinary.
Okay. You know, if I had polymorph, this whole plan would be a lot easier. I just polymorph into a squirrel and throw him in the bag.
Why wouldn't you just polymorph into him and pretend that you're him to take all the stuff?
Because it has to be a beast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Palm off
I
into
mean,
a
let's-
squirrel and carry a bag of holding in your mouth into the back of his carriage and just stuff everything in the bag.
Just
Squirrel
slowly get
powers.
up there and. No, that is actually a very dangerous combination. Is if you have polymorph in a bag of devouring. You just polymorph something into like a squirrel, throw them in the bag, and hold the bag shut. They have disadvantage to get out.
Nom, nom.
Yeah, it's actually quite unsettling.
Okay, heavy.
But yeah, so that goes by great. Cool.
Okay.
And I would say right away, as soon as I wake up, Desmond's going back to their carriage.
Yeah, you did the job.
He'll give a nod.
All right, good. Let's go.
Okay. Shortly after the caravan begins to move, you hear some cries of anger, shouts of anger, I should say, cries, coming from the location of where you were last night, Desmond.
The good part about this, only Desmond can blame.
You know what the other best part is? One, I never gave these guys those guards my name. Two, no one there knows I can use magic.
Yeah.
Jesus knows.
There is such thing as using shovels, though.
I don't have a single shovel on me.
Right, but
Shells
of
in
you don't
inventory.
need. You don't need. The point is, you don't need to use magic to be able to do the same thing.
No, I mean, if they caught us, I mean, none of our group has shovels. Hey, did you dig a hole? No.
No.
Hey, Zone of Truth, did you dig a hole? No. Did not technically dig a hole.
I magicked a hole.
I magicked a hole.
Ladies.
Oh my.
And Zalandar.
Zalandar, do you have a squeaky chair?
Shane got to
No,
it.
that was me.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say.
what that's what I meant.
even
That's what I meant.
heard it.
Zarkus. I meant Zans or Zarkus. You have a squeaky chair? How dare
I do.
you mistreat your chair, sir?
It's because it's an older chair.
How dare
Remember,
you?
guys.
The
go
chair
into
deserves to be treated
Say
so much better.
hashtag chairgate.
It's also not the actual part that normally rotates. It's the other joints. They're not
Yeah,
angry because
I
of how much
mean-
I weigh when I lean back. It's unhappy.
I mean, like, you would make Holmberg really, really proud there, Sans.
I don't know what that is.
Holmberg
He
is
might-
an
he-
abomination to humanity.
He might even offer you a piece of his tasty shoe.
That still means nothing to me.
Maybe a job in the convention chairman industry.
I mean, I heard he's looking for more bodyguards because he's talking about swinging on people.
Anyways, getting
I'll just
off
pretend
of
whatever you're
that.
saying is really funny, but not actually laugh to it.
That's probably the best option. Anyways, so you hear some running coming up after you guys start to leave, and you notice that the merchant is chasing you guys, being like, wait, wait, wait!
He'll look over at Sobek. Should be. He seems rather desperate.
Sure.
He'll motion for the carriage to stop.
I don't know, something very rude.
As he's running, carriage stops and just right into the carriage.
That actually that does indeed happen.
Yes.
Now
Fuck
he's
this
like
guy.
he got a huge bruise on his fucking nose, and he's like on his back underneath the carriage.
I will help him up and prestidigitation him clean.
Cart, actually. It's like you guys are riding a cart, not a carriage.
Okay, but yeah, I will
Yeah,
prestidigitation
we're in a
him.
cart.
Prestidigitation him clean, like clean the dirt off of him.
Sorry. My cart is currently unable to move because the wheels have broken after falling into a ditch.
Oh no.
Wixie goes.
What? However could that have happened?
Yeah, he looks goes. I mean, are there known to be bandits in this area?
Bandits.
I mean,
What?
if
What?
there's a, he looks and goes. There was a ditch that none of us saw. I mean, it seems like a bandit trick, doesn't it?
No,
He looks and goes. You don't travel much, do you?
I do.
You have
But this
he
is
looks-
in a caravan. Bandits don't attack caravans unless they feel like it's worth it.
He kind of looks. He goes.
Okay,
he-
so then
he-
why did they
yeah.
only single out one cart, not rest of us? You might
Who?
want your cart.
Wait. Who singled out what?
What?
What are you guys talking about?
What?
No.
Desmond will look and go.
Basically, Silvic's trying to get over to his man and be like, well, what if they only singled out one cart? It'd be
Who?
much easier.
Well,
A
you said-
bandit? I
yeah.
don't know.
He looks. He
Sheesh.
goes.
Does
you
it look
said-
like I'm a bandit?
Who
What?
said anything about
I-
bandits? Why are you guys bringing up bandits?
You're the one talking about
He
bandits.
did.
Yeah,
No,
why-
you talking about bandits.
When I got out of the cart, all I was hearing was just talk about bandit.
Yeah, I mean, he goes. I just simply brought up a possibility of where that ditch came from. I didn't see any last night, or when we stopped.
I thought that the ditch was there naturally, but now that you think about it, maybe somebody did target my carriage. Cart.
True.
Wagon.
Why
Why
would
are
they
you-
do that?
He looks and goes. True. I mean, would you have any enemies in
Got
your
I got
profession?
expensive wines.
Okay.
I mean, he kind of looks and goes. I mean, again, you wouldn't have any enemies in your field, would you? You seem like a great guy.
Strong enemy? No, something like that. Okay. Well, I need a new wagon to be able to transport my goods, and you guys happen to have one, and I was hoping that I might be able to purchase
Desmond's
your
got
services.
Desmond's got his hand, his cheek on his hand goes.
Go
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Like, go on.
You guys, I swear. Like, okay. To be clear here, okay, like, I was like, I gotta have this guy come up and be like, hey, I need a ride, and then you guys are like, oh, did bandits attack you? And I'm like, what? Well, no. Wait, did they? Maybe. What the fuck? Why did I think about this?
Above game, we are literally covering our tracks with this shit.
Yeah, you guys are like,
Our tracks? No, we're covering your tracks.
yeah, you guys are like
We're
the worst like bandits ever.
ugh. Lucian goes. "Kelly,
Worst, or are we the best?
No, definitely the worst.
No. Hang on. Let me go. Let me go get Dead Ninja, then you can determine if I'm the worst.
No, don't bring him in here.
No, don't.
No,
But
please.
Desmond will look over at Sobek and go, "You need to ride? What do you think would be a fair price?"
We need
Sobek?"
money.
You need money? How much?
Yes.
he looks and goes, Sobek, I'll hand this off to you.
Oh, you're gonna hand it off to me?
Yeah, feel free.
Okay.
He kind of gets right next to you, whispers in your ear, "Don't hurt him."
Well, I would say
I picture you like fixing your collar and just like, well,
fixing my armor.
yeah.
Let me crunch the numbers.
1, 2, 3. Stop jipping us.
Pizza.
Hey, that's racist.
Oh.
Well,
No, it really is racist though. Did you know that?
No, I meant to like gibbering.
All
You know?
cuts are racist, so.
to carry all of your goods to this festival, we would need. I would say you could rent this cart for about 500 gold a day.
What?
Yeah.
We still have 11 days left to go.
Yeah.
It's 5,500
And
gold.
we got no cart.
Don't be a dick. Don't get treated like one.
He looks over at
Eye
the
for
at
an eye.
the driver and be like, 2,500 to you for the full trip. And the driver like looks at me like, don't look at me. They're the boss.
Desmond just kind of like smiles. Just goes, I mean, that's what you just don't. I mean, what options do you have, friend? I mean, if the caravan goes,
4,500 for the trip.
hmm. He's gonna look over at Sobek. Just like I said, your call.
Fine for the whole trip. There, not back, but there.
Give me a persuasion check.
Can he get advantage? Because I'm helping.
Uh, no.
I am chiming in once in a while with this.
Yeah, what did you say to help him with that?
Oh, before you were gonna say that, I was gonna
Besides
say.
laughing, anyway.
No.
Hysterically.
Go, I mean, he just said like, what other choices you have besides if the caravan goes? I mean, you're kind of alone out here.
What?
And plus, what if the
Bandits.
bandits come after you?
Again.
The bandits are coming. The bandits are coming.
We're making
Yeah.
this
Okay.
guy-
Okay. Yes, you get advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll roll it.
Let's see what he gets.
16.
Oh.
Woo! 16.
16.
Give me an advantage.
Fine. You win.
Yes.
Let's go get your stuff. Hop onto the cart.
And so you guys sit there and start unloading the stuff onto the cart.
Who said we're unloading it?
I didn't say
You
you
didn't
did.
pay for that service.
I didn't mean as in you guys specifically.
I was gonna say that costs extra.
So the elf guard that you were talking to yesterday walks up and says, "So he's talking to you in Elvish, by the way, Desmond specifically.
Yeah.
So yeah, looks like we have a new boss, and it's you."
He kind of looks and goes, "Oh, really? Decided to look for better employment."
Well, no, but it's your wagon that we are guarding now.
Oh, don't worry, he's still paying you.
Yeah, he's still paying us,
Okay, good.
but that doesn't mean he's my allegiance. So
Well, welcome aboard, Jadith. He'll stretch out a hand to shake it.
Let's do
No, the good.
duel. Sorry.
Oh God, he's got a stuttering problem.
I want to make so many Yu-Gi-Oh references, but
But and I will
No,
say
to go with heads.
it's the good forearm shake. You know, he's dealt with
So-
a couple of people before.
Has he dealt with people before?
Yeah, he's dealt with people.
Crazy. I want to turn on the grid because my OCD is going crazy here.
Are you trying to turn off or on the grid?
Turn the grid on.
You know, the one thing I love the most is we have screwed over this guy's entire trip without actually harming him.
There we go.
Technically, I have not committed any crimes.
Perfection.
I mean, he swindled us out of like what, 140?
True. He's
No,
Which
all
one
we
came
gotta
out of
do is dive
4,000?
into the Shadow Realm.
Place
What
your
the
gun
fuck?
there.
What the fuck, dude?
There's a
You
gun in
saved-
that picture.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, he saved to the Shadow Realm one way or another. Like how we gonna do with this fucker?
Oh,
That's
God.
dark.
What do you
Wow.
think? What do you think the Shadow Realm was?
Yeah, it was supposed to be hell.
Yeah, what do you think it was? Heaven?
And what were you doing in Venice? I gotta show Tribane that abridged series.
You mean the first Abridged series?
No, the Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie Bonds Beyond.
Yeah. Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the first Abridged series.
Why were you in Venice? Nobody cares. Wait, I have to ask. Do I beat Jaden in our last match? Yes. Hey, you said no spoilers. It's not a spoiler if everybody knows it's true.
No, it's not a spoiler if it's obvious.
Yeah. uh,
I'm not a player hater. I just hate you.
You're not having a ride.
Oh.
Don't thank me. Thank you, Belle. Uzi Belle. She's the demon that lives in my head.
Wonderful.
You guys are saying a bunch of shit I don't like understand. I don't get the references.
Probably for
you
the
know,
best.
and you know it's funny.
I'm sure it is. I don't get it. Anyways, so yeah, so you guys are now or now have a loaded cart transporting some goods. The guards are now working for you, sort of.
Now I boot the merchant off and keep his stuff.
Drown him in his wine.
Now we run the show now, boys.
Look at
We're the ones that control society.
Look at my face. I am the captain now.
It's Charm with that shit. Nah, man. Closest to face. No,
Nah,
I'm
son.
the captain now. So.
That's Tribane sitting back going, why did I let these guys in my game?
I am indeed considering it.
Hey, at least we're not going around punching trees and trying to sleep with everything.
Here's the thing, I did technically stop the heist.
Hey, to be fair, I like Star.
Everybody loves Star. He good people.
He's the one that punched the tree.
Yes,
Yes, he is.
He does that frequently and has paid for it many of times.
Or punches
Technically, you
aboleths.
guys did put a hole through a bow, which is wood, which is tree. So technically, you had.
Yeah,
But I
that's
didn't
true.
punch it.
So basically, you went headfirst into a tree instead.
No, he
No,
used an axe.
I used the proper tool for the proper material.
Use your head.
Wait.
He used an
Question.
axe.
Question.
Answer?
Is that So if you think about it, like wood planks are just the body of dead trees. So does
Yeah.
that mean are carpenters and boat makers just necromancers but with nature?
Yes.
No,
In a ship is a flesh golem for a for a tree or a forest.
no.
I argue maybe.
They aren't living beings that are able to move on their own without aid.
Treants say otherwise.
Ah.
I didn't say anything
Oh.
about tree ants. I'm talking about the boats.
Okay, so if we use a treant to make it, and it becomes a mimic ship.
Well, the mimic ship would have to have some sort of spell cast on it to begin with, because that was not something that a craftsman is just able to do themselves unless they have the ability to cast magic.
I'm just
Therefore, there, any craftsman that can make a boat would not be a necromancer of fucking tree.
they're a timbermancer.
They're a craft. They're a
All I can think
glorified
is a lumberjack
reverse lumberjack. Yeah, they're reverse lumberjack.
with the flannel robes and a staff.
Oh, he's got a familiar that's a giant blue bowl.
I was thinking more like a beaver, but yeah.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for the Paul Bunyan fucking comments in the chat.
Ah,
Anyway, so yeah, you guys have goods loaded up on your cart. You guys are on your way, and are you guys asking for the money up front, or are you asking for it per day, or at the
I'm
end of the day?
asking for half of it up front.
yeah, yeah. Doesn't be like before they all load up everything. Half now, half when we get there.
That in case he has to sell his goods to make, get us the other half.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I will accept
If he
that.
doesn't pay, he won't have kneecaps.
Oh god. Oh god, he doesn't have guards here. Oh, oh boy.
Oh boy, shush. He's our money count.
No, that was above game. Like you don't have guards anymore. They
Yeah.
work for us.
Yeah, we kind of took everything he.
Well, there's also the cart driver that was driving his wagon. They're with you.
Yeah.
He's with you now too.
Yes. He
Alright.
has to pay, but he gets a fair rate.
Anyways, nothing specifically interesting happens on the rest of the way there.
I want to lean over to Zalandar. I'm sorry to cut you off, Try, but
He's
I wanna
leaning on
lean
you,
over to
Salandar.
Yep. Looks goes now. Wouldn't this make a fun? This could make a fun tavern story, don't you think? About the time a merchant needed help from the House of Heroes.
Maybe.
Hey, of course, gave a helping hand. There's kind of like chuckles a bit. And yeah, that's pretty much all Desmond's doing for the trip. He's just relaxing, enjoying, and every now and then talking to the guard in Elvish.
Okay. Anything else? Anybody else?
I'm just identifying some things.
Thought everything
Do
was
that.
already
Crap,
identified.
that's in the bag. Oh, everything is identified? Okay, so what is everything?
Well,
Oh,
you don't know
can
what the
finish
gems are because that's not something you identify.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the vial of fire?
Oh, did you not identify that already?
No?
No, you gave us I think just the bags.
Yeah, and if any of the gems were magical in any essence.
Right. Let me go get my list of stuff that you guys have.
Yeah, because
Would
it was a vial of fire and a vial of red B.
would
E.
would the
E.
gems
E.
and this is an honest question. Would the gems fall under more of a detect magic?
No, the gems would be a
Appraisal.
appraisal. Yeah.
Okay. I was honestly curious because in case I want to throw those in like that type of stuff in my game, I was like, oh, what's your ruling on that? We've been through so much shit. I had listened to Jaden rapping. That was rough.
So,
I will say this: Little Karibo is a goddamn genius when it comes to abridging. The seal of Orichalcomylos.
Anyway, try.
Answer? What?
What?
What was it?
Oh no.
I just got the list. Hold on.
yeah, I'm
Oh
waiting,
god,
man.
I love the abridged movie Paradox voice. It's Mandark from Dexter's Lab.
You just realized that.
Oh no, I definitely didn't. But it's just like protagonist. Stop, stop admiring the maleficent world.
So, what were the two bottles that you had?
A vial of fire and a vial of red something. I don't think I wrote down the rest.
It was a
Thanks.
tiny red bead that
Oh yeah, tiny red bead
expanded
in a
and
vial.
contracted
Yeah, whatever that was.
inside the clear liquid. So the first one, the vial of fire, is a potion of fire breath.
Okay. Potion of fire. Okay.
And the other one is a potion of growth.
How big does it make
Potion-
you?
Um, it has the same effect as the enlarge spell or reduce spell.
Okay.
Huh?
You're a
Lasts for
giant
lasts
cow.
for 1d4 hours.
Oh my
One
god,
Minotaur Stampede.
we could have our Minotaur pull our cart.
Keep making jokes.
Hey, it'd be a good workout.
The target size doubles in all dimensions, and its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by one category, from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double its size, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has an advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Target's weapon also grows to match its new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attack with a target's attack with them deal 1d4 extra damage. That is the enlarged portion of the spell, and that's what
Okay.
you get with the potion of growth.
Gotcha.
You Hulk out.
Essentially,
Also, fun side thought. I just realized Paradox wouldn't be able to use his entire deck because it's not tournament legal.
No one
Sorry.
cares if it's tournament legal when
No.
it comes to life and death situations.
I was just like, oh.
and
Rules don't matter in the Shadow
Why
Realm.
do you think everyone still uses freaking Pot of Greed?
Oh
And
god,
what?
no.
hey, did you guys see the hentai episode of
Whoa.
what's it called? Gigic?
Does anyone know?
Gigic?
No.
Uh, hentai in a nutshell.
No.
That's the name of the episode. It's funny because he was talking about it's like nobody understands why or how the fucking creation or the existence of the ugly fat bastard. And then he started talking about it's like oh yeah, I'd sit there and people for some reason really like to watch. Nobody likes to watch some freaking innocent lolly getting fucked by pot of greed.
No,
He put
You
up an
guys,
no,
what
image.
does Pot of Greed do?
Unless we draw two
don't you
cards.
draw? Yeah, I thought you drew cards.
Yeah, it's but like everyone
You're
has to explain why pot of greed does in the shows.
yeah, you're
Oh yeah. Fair
have
point.
you seen if the Emperor had a text to speech device?
No.
They have a Yu-Gi-Oh episode and they're fighting a Chaos God Zinch and he's like, I play Pot of Greed and lets me draw 2 more cards. I play Pot of Greed and lets me draw 2 more cards. He's just like repeating this whole thing. And the poor soldier's like, wait, aren't you only allowed to have 4? I play Pot of Greed, shut up. I'm just like, oh god, that is Yu-Gi-Oh in a nutshell.
Yep.
Like, shouldn't you only have 4 of those cards? Nope, okay.
Children card games with a life and death situation.
On
Yu-Gi-Oh.
motorcycles.
That's only for 5Ds.
But I am so sorry. It's just a
Some
random thought
of
that popped into my
Ugly.
head.
I'm trying to find the thing so I can link an image of it.
Then also like some of Ugly.
I'm almost there. Hold on. I have it muted, so it's not going through stream, but it's hilarious. Davies is saying that the pot of greed is banned from tournament play.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of shit that's banned from tournament.
I mean, right now, for last time I checked, like right now, like Monster Reborn just got unbanned, but you can only have one.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Yeah.
why they ban cards. It's just it seems dumb. to
Because
me.
some are just incredibly OP. Like
Here it is.
Pot of Greed, you literally taking away one card so you can have 2 more. You're trading one card for 2, and that's what makes it like OP.
Here's the
There's a-
picture.
There's also a lot of dumb chains you can do with those cards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on!
Like there's no reproduction in like repercussion for Pot of Greed either, which is why it makes it like OP.
Alright, shall we continue, Tribane?
No, we shall not.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Why not?
Anyways, so what were we talking about? Oh yeah. I was gonna sit there and tell you what the spell does, or the potion of fire breath.
Oh, okay.
After drinking this potion, you can use a bonus action to exhale fire at a target within 30 feet of you. The target must make a DC 13 Dexterity saving throw, taking 46 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. The effect ends after you exhale the fire 3 times, or when 1 hour has passed.
Dude,
The
you got a
potion.
fucking mouth projectile fireball.
Well, I was gonna get that at 6th level, anyways.
Give the potions to the cow. Drink them both at the same time.
Oh no!
Giant fire-breathing cow. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, wait, you're unarmored, right?
Yep.
I could give you I can eventually just give you mage armor.
I have mage armor.
Yes!
Oh,
We can
mage
make him-
armor. Mage armor negates his unarmored defense.
It does do that.
Shh.
It also negates armor that you're wearing too. I think.
Yeah.
You actually can't be wearing
No, you
armor.
can't wear
Yeah,
armor.
yeah. That's what I mean. Is that you can't benefit from both at the same time.
No, it flat out says like you can't target anything with armor on this. It will not let you.
Give the potion to a cow or to the cow. Make it fart and turn the cow into a living flamethrower.
It's kind of hot.
Anybody have produce flame?
He does.
I have control flame.
Okay, Firebender.
Produce flame is it's a cat cantrip. Only druids can get it. Oh.
Fair
That's too
enough.
bad.
I mean, there is now an archetype for druids. It's circle of wildfire. Just dropped in UA.
Let's
Anyways,
continue.
so yeah, you guys are um that's what the potion does. That's what you were doing on your trip. Anybody else have anything they're doing for the next 12 days?
Not really.
No.
Get a nice workout in whenever we take breaks.
Yeah.
You guys working out?
Working out, going for
He works
jogs.
out.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yes.
join him. I'm gonna join him.
We
Do
go
some
for jogs
do
in the
some
morning.
push-ups.
Yeah. Do some push-ups, jogs.
Push-ups? No, it's called world downs.
Fucking Chad. It's the Chad of the group. He's going with those terms.
So you guys make it to the Penshaw Plains without incident, and you see like this huge encampment of like lots of tents, all like sheepskins and shit like that, sheepskin tents, and they're littered everywhere, and they got multiple sizes and lots of traffic between the tents and whatnot. There doesn't seem to be much organization to the tents, but you do notice that in the middle there's the really large tent. It's like a huge pavilion.
Huh.
And you see like merchants are kind of like setting up little like stalls all around the encampment in like locations that they're able to fit. And people are still arriving as well. So more and more people are pitching more tents in the outskirts, and
Oh
it's
my.
growing. The encampment is growing outward
Days.
from the center. Yes, I do know that the fucking joke you guys got from me saying pitching tents, but that's the word used. Okay, so shut the fuck up.
Where's
Erecting
Chisma?
tents.
So where's Chisma?
That doesn't make things better, Zans. In fact, I
It
would
wasn't
say
meant to make things
that's
better.
probably gonna make things even worse.
No, it makes it better.
No. So yeah, the encampment is growing. Yeah.
Okay, it could grow all at once.
Are you guys going to set up a stall? You guys are arriving. You guys are arriving.
We don't have anything to sell.
You'll notice that there's a large majority of the people that are here um, are people of like with animalistic features.
And so a nice thick slab of this cow.
No. Features of an animal, not actually animals.
We said we have nothing to sell.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean, we
so
have.
we're gonna pimp out Zarkus. Okay.
Lay on top of the paint me like one of your French girls pose.
Ooh, man.
A little sign hanging over one of the horns.
Bite,
So
bite,
an absurdly large number on it.
bite into some of the hay.
Shut up, Dabizu. Animal fissures. No.
I'm now imagining just a giant, crack in the earth filled with chickens. I don't know why.
Filled with pot.
It'd be your dream.
Yo. I was teaching my mother. We were watching Dororo.
Whoa.
We were watching Dororo, and the main character in Dororo's name is Hyakimaru, right? Or Hyakimaru, I should say. Anyways, I was trying to teach her how to pronounce Hyakimaru, right?
Yakimaru.
And she kept going like Kimaru, and I'm like, no, it's Hyakimaru. And she was like, "What the? I don't like. What am I saying wrong?" And I'm like, "Listen, think like yo." The H and the Y and the A are all pronounced together. It's not like a he-ya. It's yo. That's what I tried to use the teacher to say it. So he
Does
started
she look
calling
at
him
you like?
Yokimaru.
Does she look at you like you were the dumb?
No, no. She lives in New York and I'm in North Carolina.
Ah.
She can't look at me in any way. She was laughing and then she started mimicking me. Yokimaru. Anyways. Yo. And it's just fun to say, okay? Don't fucking judge me. No,
I'm
there's
definitely
no moose and squirrel.
not yet. Polymorph will be a thing.
Soon.
I don't get his.
Soon.
Polymorph somebody into a squirrel, then polymorph somebody into a moose, and then you shove the squirrel up the moose's bum.
That just sounds like a weird hentai.
Look at that suffocation damage.
Just weird hentai. Anyways,
And the worst part is if they take damage while polymorph, they turn back to normal.
you guys are arriving at the encampment. I described the encampment to you. Go.
Ah, Desmond will.
Well, we all know the plan, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And that plan is
Try not to die and recruit.
recruit who? Recruit what?
Everyone.
I thought me and Zarkus was going to take place in the games, and you two try to make connections that we could actually use.
Don't piss off the locals.
If I do, I'll just say the merchant sent us.
Well, if you don't want to piss off the merchant or the locals, just don't break their shit and then repair it and say everything's okay.
No promises.
No, see the thing is we don't break their shit and ask to be paid to repair it.
You guys are totally going to get killed one day.
That's the plan.
I'll fix your stuff for 5 copper.
So, what you guys are arriving? What are you doing?
You guys
What are you
probably
doing?
walking around.
I don't know. Me and Zarkus should probably go see where to sign up for the games or whatever. It's me take place. Looking place.
Every time I think of a barbarian tribe, I think of them be like really primitive. You're like, we're gonna go sign up, and I just picture now this like barbarian in just furs and everything, has a pair of glasses on clipboard with a pencil. Goes, name. Like Desmond walking in, this is not what I expected.
So you said you want to go sign up for the games?
Yeah, well, I think me
Barbarian,
and Zarkus
librarian.
should
How are you going to find the location for that?
Look for something else like a big arena.
Yeah, we just look for it.
Okay, you walk it around and you see more people and more tents.
How about we ask around a little bit?
Oh, you're gonna ask people now.
No, that's that's the woman's thing to do. Come on now.
Ask for direction.
Okay, and get to it.
Wow.
We don't have Karens here.
Let me
sir.
get a manness check, please. How
Ah.
manly are you being here, and how much of a cook are you?
I'm pretty sure that's strength check, so here you go.
Nope, not manly enough.
Fuck. So would you try?
Who rolled a nat 20? Nope, not manly enough.
Nah, I'm cool.
No!
Nope, not manly enough. Too cow for you.
Too much moo.
Fuck it, why not?
Not moo enough.
Nope.
Nope. Manly less. or manless.
Manly, yeah.
Sobek passes man check. Only one of the group. Nope.
There we go.
Checker pass fails man check.
I got a 21.
No, you didn't.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I got a new cat. She likes meow a lot.
so when you guys are asking around, you find out that the person to talk to for the games is actually the you're actually not allowed to participate in the games.
No.
Huh?
Well, that's just big cancel culture right there.
Yeah, you're specifically not allowed to because you're not barbarians, obviously.
Oh, so I can.
Zarkus can.
Zarkus can. He's a barbarian.
Barbarian.
I mean, I don't know what
Dave
these
the
barbarians
Barbarian.
are scared of from a lonely human fighter.
It's
Got him.
fear, you say. Fear.
I just picture Alva's just taking a step back from the Sobek.
Didn't I already do one people don't piss them off?
you, hold on.
As Desmond's like, huh, I thought it was going to be me who
Yes.
pissed him off first. Who had money on Sobek being the one to piss him off? Anybody?
You guys should have bet.
Bye, Sobek. It was wonderful having
Yeah,
you.
probably.
Ah, it's the Sobek's the one dying first. Got it.
Hold on. I got an image just
Probably.
for this.
It was the human that died first.
Is it like a casting couch, but instead it's Sobek's face on the girl? Because he's about to be fucked by some barbarians.
Point still stands.
You won't.
Oh no, I won't. Trust me. I probably will last maybe first round.
Half a round. Just the reactions alone kill you. Turns out they're magic barbarians. They don't rage. They just throw spells.
Oh no.
Like
They're barbarians. You just get cursed out right now.
I'll just start throwing fireballs at you.
That's good. I have an alright dex.
You just cast vicious mockery.
Do you have enough dexes?
Probably not. I mean, do you?
I am a dex-based character.
No, you're a charisma-based character.
Well, I mean, my fighting style is dex. I did start off as a rogue, so. Oh no, I
Kinda
started off as.
matter. Well, so Tribane, how does Sobek die?
Hold on.
Fisting.
Oh.
Because every problem can be solved by fisting. You don't like what somebody says? You fist them in the face.
I mean, I can't say you're entirely wrong.
You like what somebody says? You fist them in the bum. Wait, no.
I don't know if that's what they want.
So yeah, think of this, but instead of whatever the guy says, it's like Sobek being like, "Y'all are afraid of a wee human."
We human.
Yeah.
What else?
What the fuck? Sobek, what's wrong with you?
Wow.
Dirty one.
The first time I saw this meme, by the way, it was instead of what the guy says here, it was I called anime a cartoon.
Fiend.
uh,
No, I got a picture. Hang on, I got one.
that's so fucked up. I just caught fingering my daughter's hamster.
So big. Oh, y'all afraid of a human fighter? Shing!
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
If you want to say something like that, why don't you go say it directly to the chief?
Why would I want to go in there?
There's things I don't want to see.
Because if you want permission to be able to enter this game, you're gonna need his permission.
But ain't he right now? I'll just leave him to it. I'll watch. I'll cheer on my Minotaur friend here.
He's not in the midst of his debauchery.
Rebels.
That doesn't start until the game starts.
Oh, oh. Maybe I should go ask him.
Again, refer to what I just posted. It's a horrible decision, really.
Y'all are funny.
That's right. See, if we stay funny, you don't want to kill us.
I got a question. Do you guys want to call it a day here?
It is about it is
11:30.
11:30.
I could keep going if you want. Just I
Uh,
kind of have not. I kind of lost track where my character's been this entire time.
What?
I'm gonna be honest.
I
Well,
mean, we
yeah,
can get off.
you haven't been participating, my man.
This entire session, I kind of lost track of where my character's been. So I'm just like silent.
I think you're kind of with us right
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah. I
You're
I
with
know where I
us.
am now, but it's like to have the session, I kind of lost track, and didn't really want to bring it up. Sheer embarrassment.
That's
Sheer
alright.
embarrassment.
Sorry.
How embarrassing.
It's for the fans.
What fans?
Rude.
At least two of them.
We have one fan.
We have two.
Rude.
They-
Another one.
How
And-
embarrassing. Sorry, I just
And you know what? We treat those two fans like they are the equivalent of importance to 200 fans each.
The more important than that one merchant that tried swindling us.
Yeah, he fucking.
Oh
I
yeah,
think-
that reminds me. We got 4,500 gold to split.
Yeah.
yeah. He gives you the other half of the money that he owes you.
Fuck this dude, so goddamn bad.
So let
Hey.
me bring up the calculator.
Hey, we're gonna leave. However, I break his next cart. I don't know. Maybe you pissed off a few of the barbarians.
Divide by.
So next time we can continue on from the leave off of you guys going to speak with the chief himself.
Yeah, kind of probably.
Ooga
Yeah.
chaka, ooga
So everyone gets 1,125 gold.
125 gold.
1100.
1,125 gold. Yeah. So.
1100.
And
What?
25.
Woo!
Why don't you guys? Here's a thought. Each of you guys give up the 25 gold to give it to Lemoyne. He
Do
is
we want
he is
to
the
do
driver
that?
after all.
He is driver.
Yeah,
He
did
is
a good-
driver.
he
He's
I
a
agree.
good boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So I'll just keep the 1100.
and then Lemoyne will get 100 gold total.
So we get 1100, correct?
Each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each.
I have 1109 because I still had 9 gold left over.
Yes.
How much money do you have? You only have $1,100. I mean,
Oh no!
1,100 gold.
Oh no! No, I have 1100 gold and 80 platinum.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
remember
I was
remember
about
he
to
was
be
trying
like,
to use his platinum to bribe the guards who don't know
yeah.
what platinum is. They're like, I don't like platinum, I like gold.
Just
Oh
trying to
my
make sure
God.
he didn't dip down below like 1,500 already.
Oh no! No, I'm doing pretty good. If I dip down too
Cause,
much, I just go gambling again.
'cause I thought you were the richest out of us so far.
I mean,
Was.
I am rocking the
No,
80
was it?
platinum. That's so quite a fucking bit.
Yeah, I think you're the richest out of us.
I mean, all of mine's in gold, so I don't know exactly how much platinum I'd have.
It's just times 10 for
Yeah,
platinum times 10 is gold.
80 platinum would be about
800.
800.
yeah 800. So I would be rocking it.
So add a zero to, or not add a
Yeah,
zero.
add a 0 to the
Yeah.
end of the number of platinum to get the amount of gold.
I would be rocking about 1900.
Yeah.
I have a lot. I don't know how much I have. I'm not worried about it.
Wait, do air freshener? Oh yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it?
What?
Every time the air freshener that squirts out the occasional air freshener breeze, it would be a flammable substance.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I do like that to establish dominance amongst your peers. Oh my god, Andrew, we should have done that in school.
What?
Well, because in schools, sometimes they have the air fresheners in the bathroom. You just put a candle up next to one of those. So
Hey,
when
good luck
someone
getting a
shits-
candle in a school, though.
Why not? Apparently, people get a bunch of things in school, so they shouldn't.
Oh, dude. Okay, that actually makes me remember another story.
Whoa!
When I was in elementary school, um, I had made plans with a buddy of mine. I think his name was Ricky. I think
Oh, you never
it's a long
trust a
time ago.
Ricky.
Anyways, him and I were basically coming up with plans to go on an adventure. And the adventure that we were going to go on was essentially going to we were going to get a fucking like a grappling hook with some rope, and we're going to like sit there and climb trees and shit. It was supposed to be really fun. And we had made plans and we wrote it all down, and like we needed camping fire and things like that. So we needed to make fire and shit like that so that we could stay warm. And we wrote it all on paper, and they found it in my cubby hole. My like we had like little cubbies that we had put
Yeah.
like backpack and shit, and they found it in my cubby in elementary school when I was in 3rd grade.
They think you're gonna run away.
And no, they thought that I was going to like bring the fire to school to light the school on fire or something.
Come on, fire! Come to school, fire!
When I was in 3rd grade. That actually makes me remember another story from when I was in middle school. I had 2 teachers, Mr. Adams and Miss Nelly, I think.
Okay,
And
was
this is
Nelly a rapper, and
no,
what's the other one's name? Gomez.
no, no. So these 2 teachers, we kind of like okay. So this is back in the day when what's it called? The stick figure was a thing, or what was it called?
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Do 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 do. Oh, by the way, Andrew, the Search 2
Try to
is
remember
out.
this.
The Surge 2? Oh, Surge.
Yeah.
This is
No.
Search. I'm like, Search? What?
I think you still have my copy of Surge.
We're trying
No,
to find this
I thought you
game.
took that in because you weren't playing it.
No.
Because all the games I have, all the discs I have up here, I took down the other day when Sean was over. other than Borderlands 2. That's good. It's on my Xbox. I'm fairly certain you took it in.
I have so many games on my Xbox. Oh look,
It's been so long I don't remember the name of the fucking game.
What game?
Stick Fighter.
Was it Stick Fighter?
Yeah.
I don't think it was Stick Fighter.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Stick Fighter 2?
Pretty sure it had nothing to do with this. It wasn't necessarily stick figures themselves. It was Hold on. I'm looking. I'm on addicting games right now, trying to find it.
Hold on. What was the description of the game that you were talking about?
I'm trying not to spoil it. I'm trying to find it
Stick
first.
Run or something like that.
Step
No,
RPG.
no.
Dick Run.
Say Dick Run?
Yup. State of Decay 1 is and 2 is on Game Pass.
Strategy, zombie, action. I guess maybe.
I'm so glad I got tomorrow off.
I know, me too.
I got 4 days off.
Oh, you lucky ass bastard.
Let's just put it this way: working in fast food on a
I
weekend
work.
fucking
I am a
sucks.
sushi chef.
You're a
Oh,
sous
so,
chef or a sushi chef?
Sushi chef. I know it gets busy on the weekends.
That's cool.
Trust me.
yeah, yeah, and they're like, and I only work weekends, and I'm literally just sitting there like, I
Man,
got,
lucky ass. I work fucking Wednesday through Sunday.
I was like, okay, I got class at the same time. Can I get an extra day off here so I can catch up on my fucking homework and sleep?
No.
No,
No, actually, I got it off,
fuck you. We don't.
dude. Like at where I work at, we're kind of like a fucking family there, man. Like if I go up there to the team and I'm like, hey, I really want my shift. I need a day off. Like everybody be like, yeah, dude, I'll take it. No, not a big deal.
Well, that's very good for you.
Not really. I plan on leaving them here hopefully by next month.
We're like family. I plan to leave them.
Just like family, actually. I'm gonna tell them I'm gonna go get some cigarettes and I'll be right back.
He's
We're gonna go
not
buy.
gonna be back.
I'm gonna go buy some milk. Hey, mommy, where's daddy? He went to go get milk, son. 12 years ago.
When will he be back? Soon.
Any
being
day,
drugged-
son. Any
As I'm
day.
being drugged back into the
It's
store.
been 15 years, Mom. Where the hell is he?
Yeah, they're Nazis. Let me go. You're Nazis. Oh, here he is. Two people are pulling me back into the store.
Cute food fascist.
Ah, that was it. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Stick fucker.
Nope.
I need to play more of this game. That's Quantum Break.
Do you guys remember this?
A weird beeping
This.
sound.
No, I do not
Madness
remember
Combat
this.
seems vaguely familiar.
Just watch the video. It's actually really awesome.
I like the music.
Anyway, so this was a popular thing in my school back in the day, and we basically sat there and me and a bunch of my friends were making little combat arcs using these like types of drawings. We put a plus sign on the faces, and I named them Mr. Adams and Miss Nelly after my teachers, and I had them fighting with like lightning fucking shooting out of their hands and shit, and um I got called to the office for it because they thought that I was trying, like, the plus signs were supposed to be targets, like they were going to be targeted or something, and I was going to sit there and start shooting up the school and shit like that.
Uh, now I remember that they thought I was gonna burn down a school. I looked right at him like, yes, I'm gonna burn down a brick school.
He admitted it. It must be true.
Fucking right. Like, I swear, teachers are fucking idiots. Like, honestly, I hate the fucking school system that exists right now.
So did this become a TED talk?
No.
Thank you
So,
for coming to my TED talk.
Yeah,
though,
I'm gonna end the stream though, cause
yeah.
Yes.
Though, did you hear the most fucked up news articles ever? So this fucking teacher, poor dude, right, gets told that one of his students is transitioning. He needs to use the proper pronouns.
oh my god.
Oh, first off, I fucking hate that. That's annoying as shit.
Let me guess, the teacher did not use the proper pronouns, the quote unquote
The
proper pronouns.
Oh no, it gets great. So, this kid had a VR device on, and like it was during like a free time or whatever. So the teacher didn't care. You know, teachers like they don't. And the kid was going right into the wall, and he's like, "Hey, somebody stop her! She's gonna get hurt." And then he lost his job for saying that.
Because he didn't use the proper pronouns.
Yup.
Hey, stop it.
Hey, stop it. Yeah, that's exactly what she just said.
Stop that thing, it's gonna run into the wall.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid.
Like,
It's like,
I'm like,
I'm okay with people like transitioning and stuff, but when it gets to the point where it's like one person makes a mistake and they lose their fucking jobs over it, that's when
Yeah.
it gets fucking moronic. And this
Yeah,
is
that-
why these type of people don't get the respect they deserve, is because they act like a bunch of crybabies over it.
that and like our society has turned them into fucking jokes.
Oh.
Wait, he said the word. He said the word.
Hey,
He
wait,
said
hey,
the word, your voice.
guys. Are any of you guys planning to watch Joker?
I already saw it.
Yep.
No,
My fucking
no, but I
aunt
might
spoiled
have
it
plans to
for
watch it
me.
I
sometime.
plan I
Please
plan
don't
to see it
spoil it.
tomorrow. I plan to see it tomorrow.
My
good.
aunt spoiled
It-
it for me, so I lost interest now.
It's good, but it at this point it gets.
I
a
still want to go
little
see it.
weird.
It's just like
I
she
heard
did ruin it.
because I work in front of a movie theater at a gas station in front of the movie theater, so literally people going in and out of the movies are always coming through. And I heard that I had one person come in. He was like, "Hey, I'm going to sit there and buy these snacks." And I'm like, "Oh my guess you're going to go see a movie?" He's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Let me guess, Joker." And he's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "Sweet. Don't spoil it, but let me know if you think it's good." So he comes back later. He's like, "Yeah, man, it's good." And then I was like, "Cool." He's like, "Yeah, parents were walking out of the theaters with their kids."
It's an R-rated movie.
It's like,
It's
no shit.
supposed to be all
Fucking
right, it sounds.
it's a fucking violent movie. What the fuck do you expect?
Realistically, though,
It's
Not
a
a
violent
super.
But you
movie?
won't
It's
kill
not a
Batman.
superhero movie. It's a villain
I know.
movie.
Andrew, I think you would agree too. As far as violence goes, it's not that bad. There's not a lot of it. I mean, granted, when
When there
happen,
is, it's intense.
yeah, but like I think
Not surprised.
what 4 or 5 people die in that movie.
Hey,
Uh,
hey, spoilers.
Hey,
Sorry,
shut up.
the entire
Be
world
muted.
explodes.
Yeah, yep. Actually, no, 4 or 5 people would be wrong.
I
That's
don't want to know if
more
it's more or less. Just
Hey.
shut up.
Hey,
Let's
shut
be
up.
A
honest.
number between
Guys,
1 and 5,000.
Guys. Let's be honest here. Parents would not walk out if this was the Joker.
Oh,
No, no,
God.
no, no. What if it was Michael Jackson?
Just grabs a kid, and that's his Joker laugh. As he
No,
fucking
no,
stabs
no,
him.
no, no. It's
Sorry,
basically
stabbing
You're not gonna catch
Batman.
me, Batman.
because the huge controversy is that it's a white man, right? So what if it was a black man with white face? Would it be so bad then?
Who pretended to
not.
be black?
Oh, anyways,
But
anyways.
yeah, I do find it humorous with the fucking media trying to say that someone's gonna shoot up the Joker movie.
And nobody
Nobody's
did.
nobody's shooting up the Joker movie.
And
Yeah,
it,
like,
it, it actually broke records for
oh yeah,
for October.